Hello friends, this video on Air Around Us Part 12 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. So now the next concern that you might be having is, do we inhale the dust particles? So when I breathe in air, I am taking in air inside my body. So that means I am also taking in dust particles inside my body. So that becomes a matter of concern. But not to worry, nothing like that happens. Do you know why? Because when we breathe in through our nose, right? So this is from through where we breathe in. So the air enters the nasal cavity inside our nose, and there we have fine hairs, very tiny, thin hair-like structures inside the nose. I mean, you can very evidently see the hairs which are present inside your nose, right? Tiny, thin hairs. So these hairs prevent the dust particles from entering inside. So basically, when we breathe in, the air enters inside through the windpipe and it goes to our lungs. So from nose to lungs, it is all connected inside. But these hairs which are present inside the nasal cavity, they block the dust particles from entering any further. So they prevent the dust particles from entering inside. Now there is another slippery thing called mucus. So mucus is a secretion which is a slimy fluid that is secreted by the glands which are present there, and this mucus is also present throughout this path, and mucus also blocks the dust particles from going any further. So mucus and fine hairs, they together prevent the dust particles from entering inside our body. So you see that our body is given all kind of provision so that it can protect us from any harmful substances. And now here another important point. Now all these protection or all these defense against dust particles are present only within the nose. That means only within the path through the nose. Now in a lot of cases, a lot of people try to breathe through their mouth. So even if you open your mouth, so you can also breathe in air. But that is not good, because inside your mouth you do not have hairs, you do not have anything like mucus which can prevent the dust particles from entering. So that restriction is not there. So therefore it is very important that you always breathe through your nose and never breathe through your mouth. So that's a very bad habit, and I'm sure that you would have heard it from your elders. Now, so that's one thing, that you should always breathe through your nose, because you have all the protection mechanism inside your nose which prevents the dust particles from entering inside your body. Now, sometimes we are in areas where the presence of dust particles is all the more. As I was telling, that some areas might have less dust in the air, some areas might have more dust in the air. So if you are in a very, very dusty area, what should you do? So in that case, it is very important that you wear a mask in dusty areas to prevent entry of dust particles. Now you might say that why should I wear a mask? Because the fine hairs and the mucus is already there, so they will take care of the dust particles. But if the amount of dust particles in the air is too much, in excessive amount, in that case these fine hairs and mucus will not be able to restrict up to that limit. So the hairs can restrict dust particles only up to a certain limit, but if you are in an area which is extremely polluted and dusty, then we will also have to reduce the amount of dust particles that is going to our nose. So to do that, we can wear a mask, so that the pressure of controlling dust particles gets reduced on the fine hairs. So that way is also it's a precaution from our end.
Thank you. Please visit www.examfear.com to watch more educational videos with a better experience. Please do not forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel for latest updates. Thank you once again.